To so much positive feedback following the We Do Transformations event that we had in Vegas, we decided to launch another life-altering event, and this time, it's open to the world. On January 22nd, 2024, We Do Transformations is hosting a virtual event called The Catalyst, and here's why you need to be connected. This is not your typical event or Zoom call. This event is being hosted at the state-of-the-art $20 million WAR Studios. This place is one of a kind and offers an interactive experience like no other, with translation to multiple languages. You'll have the rare opportunity to learn from industry-leading experts such as Brian Mark,
4 strategies to follow up like a professional.
Eric
Be
Worre,
straight, okay? I said this was a wake-up call, and it really is.
and Andy.
Or are you a f***ing born, I live like a leader, I eat, sleep, and breathe, and walk like I'm a f***ing leader?
We've also put together a lineup of high-level internal speakers and are still working on adding more. At this event, you'll learn things like how to sell more, how to recruit more, social media techniques, network marketing principles, challenge flow and structure, how to leverage the challenge in your club, how to run successful workouts or other healthy active lifestyle activities, how to improve your leadership, and much more. Every section inside of the event will be crafted carefully and with precision to ensure you get exactly what you need to grow your business with strength and speed. We are not playing around, and I can tell you with certainty that those who connect to the event will gain the information, inspiration, motivation, and confidence necessary to take their business to the next level in 2024. Now here's the best part. No travel, no hotel, no excuses. Everyone will have a front row seat from the comfort of their own home. Those with the most amount of team members connected will have the greatest potential for growth in 2024. This event is open to all distributors worldwide. To get your tickets now, check out the website below. The first 2,000 people who purchase their ticket will receive a post-event mentoring call where we will help you get organized and put the things you learn into action. Make sure you share this video with everyone in your team, and I'll see you at the Catalyst.
What is going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody had an amazing Tuesday so far. Welcome to tonight's call. I am not your host. I'm just your MC to introduce somebody you guys are not ready to hear from, but I am excited and honored to introduce this person. Again, guys, welcome to Tuesday night's call. Let's put it in the chat. So come on, we need more people than what we got right now. We have 764. We need to hit that 1,000 mark. You guys don't want to miss who is going to be sharing today's call, okay? Let's go. Let's get those numbers up. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. All right. This person is going to be showing with you guys so many things, okay? I personally know him. He's my brother from another mother, right? Joined the company in 26. Oh, by the way, first of all, my bad. I am Raul Peguero, one of the We Do Transformation coaches. So this person started the company in 2016, right? 2016, that was 8 years ago. 8 years ago. I could be this guy's father. I like to joke like that, right? 2016, has lost over 100 pounds. 100 pounds, guys, has lost over 100 pounds. Recognized as top producer in North America at Last Extravaganza, okay? Top producer in North America at Last Extravaganza, okay? One of the top producers / recruiters in North America as well, right? Number 3 in the We Do Transformation Challenges recruited, right? 20K President's Team member, 3 million lifetime achiever from New York. Well, I can't say BX, I'm from the BX, but from New York, right? A mentor, a father, a husband, a great friend, someone I consider dearly a friend. President's Team member, 20K, Alexander Gonzalez.
Oh man, wow, that all sounded pretty good, man. I'll take it. Thank you for the introduction. Man, wow. It's been a while. It's it's been a while. First and foremost, guys, thank you everyone for tuning in this evening. From wherever you are, I mean, right, I've seen New York, I've seen Wisconsin, I've seen South Africa, Atlanta. I mean, this is just crazy what has transpired. Thinking back to, how all this even came about. I was at one of those initial meetings from, when this wasn't even in the plans to think of how, this movement has expanded, has traveled, across borders. I mean, what has happened is truly remarkable, guys. Wow. But guys, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I got a lot to give you guys. I don't want to go past the time. I also know it's, the beginning of the year, new year. There's a lot of excitement going on right now. There's a lot of movement happening. And so I want to get straight into it. Guys, for a lot of you guys that obviously don't know me, Alexander Gonzalez, 30 years young, been involved with the company since 2016. So I started relatively young. I kind of, I joined by way of my wife. For those of you guys, I know a lot of you guys know my wife, Beba, or Belisa, whatever you want to call her. She started in the company, just trying to lose some weight after giving birth to our daughter Alexis. That was back in 2015, and she lost the weight immediately, and that's kind of like how her business got started. At the time, I had multiple managerial positions in sales. That was my passion. That's what I grew to love. I found that I was pretty good at it. So, I said, hey, this is what I'm gonna stick to do for the rest of my life. I kind of like that game, that cat and mouse game. But unfortunately, I guess I was too good for my own good. Excuse me, for my own good. I wound up, doing things I wasn't supposed to do, getting in trouble here and there. And at the end of 2015, I found myself unemployed, no money in the bank, no money coming in, criminal record. Wasn't going to be able to be hired at a job that I was, I guess, comfortable in. I was never the type to settle. Reason as to why, I got into, so much trouble. But thankfully, this opportunity was there for me. My wife, she never gave in to my negativity, my shenanigans, she didn't give in to any of that. And when it was my time, unfortunately for me, it had to happen that way. I had to hit rock bottom, not knowing how I was going to be able to, feed my family. I wound up, attending an event, got inspired. And and it's the typical story that we're all so accustomed to hearing, because that's typically how it happens. A lot of us start this opportunity, get into this opportunity either because we're desperate or because we're inspired. Either or, it's okay. For me, it was out of desperation. I said, if this person could do it, I can do it. And it's been an amazing journey ever since. I I've been able to change my physical, my mental, my lifestyle. I was 320 pounds when I first got in, had a really bad smoking habit. Since then, I've dropped over 100 pounds. I've just completely revamped um, my entire life, the life of our kids, my marriage. It's just uh, literally, created a new life. Extremely grateful for an opportunity like this, guys. Today, we're obviously, as Raul mentioned, the top 1% of the company, 20K president team members, with an incredible organization of some powerful leaders, surrounded by some great sidelines, some friends that became family. Yeah, it's and then come 2023, the beginning of 2023, I accepted an invitation just to hear more about what this was. It was at a time where, we were all ears, everyone was kind of, looking to latch onto something to grasp and okay, what can we try? What can we do? I was one of the ones that was, always open to ideas, whether it was my idea, whether it was someone else's idea. And it just kind of made sense. It was, the way that it was presented, the challenge, the movement, the branding, everything just made sense. Which, by the way, in our organization, at least my wife and I, we were never big on challenges, guys. Never. We were actually the opposite. In 7 years of our Herbalife run, we probably, I don't know, maybe 2, 3 challenges. We weren't big on challenges until this came about, because it took everything that you're supposed to do when it comes to providing a service, when it comes to having a system, to bring in clients and convert them to, coaches. It just had everything, and it just made sense, because we understood that if we're able to perfect this here, it's going to be so much easier to duplicate down the line. And so for us, we've been in it from the very beginning, since March. Obviously, like a lot of you guys, there was a little bit of doubt, a little bit of uncertainty, a little bit of fear, because it's just, it was a complete change from the way that we were accustomed to doing business. We continue to recruit, right? We've always continued to recruit. We understand that no matter what happens in the marketplace, recruiting is oxygen of your business and your organization. We've always understood that no matter what we're going through, we never stop recruiting. Now, in the very beginning, it wasn't that clear what we were recruiting into. We just understood, okay, this is what we're doing. But we weren't on 100% fully engaging with the movement and the system and the platform, because again, it was just something new, something different. And so one of the first things that I guess we have to analyze is, where is our belief system when it comes to the platform, when it comes to the system, when it comes to the challenge, when it comes to the branding, when it comes to the support, when it comes to the event. How, because again, if it happened to me, I know it's happened to a lot of you guys. I know it happened to, the majority of people, the majority of the coaches in our organization as well. The belief just wasn't there. And so when the belief is not there, it's very hard for you to dive in 100% and give it your all and go out into the marketplace and pitch and be confident, because your belief just isn't there. So one of the first things that we want to analyze is, okay, how deep do we believe in this system and in this challenge and in this platform? And do we believe that this is the key? This is the tool. This is what's going to take us to the next level. And let me tell you guys, if you have any doubt, if you still have an ounce or drop of doubt, let me tell you, this is it right now, at the moment. You have to take advantage now. The way that the system is developing, the way that this system is developing at the same speed or faster than the marketplace is developing. And for a lot of you guys that have been involved in network marketing and this industry for a while, it's developing fast. It's growing fast. We're right on pace, guys. Right on pace, if not faster. So many new things coming up. So much development happening, guys. This event, oh my God. Listen, I want to take a pause, quick 10 seconds. If you haven't gotten your Catalyst ticket, grab it now. Grab it now. I know someone is going to put the link in the chat. Grab it now. The last event was an event I have never I've never experienced, ever, ever. Grab it, you won't regret it. So when it comes to recruiting for the challenge, guys, your belief, and then obviously your results, guys. I mean, listen, it's, you know, fortunately, this is a tool that requires, it's literally, it's required. I know there are other tools where you can maybe hide, and maybe you don't have to be, you know, in the forefront as much when it comes to the physical, but this results moves this movement, guys. It's the driving force behind this movement, and it's the driving force behind your growth, your success when it comes to recruiting. Results, new results. I'm working on them, and everyone else that I've seen that have been on the top 100 recruiting, bringing in challengers, these guys are all on their A game. New results. Oh, I even forgot I gotta here. So, oh, not this one. 1 second. Where are you? All right, guess it is this one. So, those are my recent results. I feel, you know, right now I feel stronger than ever. You know, in some of the best, I guess the best shape that I've been in ever since I kind of, you know, embarked on this fitness journey. And this is what's driving this, guys. My wife inspires me. She's in the best shape of her life right now. She's in crazy momentum, and it's you know, it's rubbing off on me. But I also understand that this is what continues to drive this platform, this movement, this brand, its results. Where are your results? Because let me tell you, the better your results are, the louder that you are. And we have to be loud now. There was a time when we were coaches a few years ago, we were the loudest in the marketplace. The loudest. I'm talking about annoying. People getting blocked left and right. Oh my God, these people, they're just so, God, they don't stop. They don't. Hey, let me tell you, that's that's what we have to go back to. That's what we have to go back to. Being loud and being annoying. And no one is more motivated and more excited than someone that just got some recent results. We have to be loud now. So moving on, guys, I'm gonna, you know, just cover some things on, you know, what's been working for us when it comes to recruiting, what's been working for us when it comes to, you know, converting some of these challengers, you know, to become coaches. Which, by the way, guys, listen, if you have something that's working for you, great. Great. You don't have to change a thing. If you feel that maybe there's room for improvement, then maybe you can grab something from this training, implement it, see if it works for you. But don't be closed-minded. If something is working, try it. If it makes you uncomfortable, great. But don't be closed-minded. Be open to ideas and opportunities. It's what's been working for us. Now, is it the key for everyone to you know, to bring in numbers like that and be high recruiters? You know, it's not. It's not. But all I can share is what's been working for us throughout the years and what's been working for us with, you know, within, you know, the We Do Transformations, you know, movement. So, how do I move this? Jeez. Oh, here we go. So, guys, we have to sell the value, right? As you guys know, it's not necessarily about, you know, us. It's not necessarily about, you know, what you know, the the money or anything like that. We have to sell the value and the simplicity of what this challenge is and what it's providing. That's how we do it. We focus solely on value. We address some of their concerns, some of their goals and things like that, but the focus 100% is always on the value that the system is providing, and that's all of the benefits. A lot of you guys know the plans, the possible money, the supplements and all that good stuff. You're always selling value, and you're trying to keep it as simple as possible. I've seen people talk their way out of a potential challenger, just talking their way out of it, talking. Guys, conversations, I get it. I get it. If you're someone that's fairly new, maybe you don't have the credibility as some of the other coaches do. You might have to, talk a little more, right? Do a little bit more, digging and convincing. But the moment that you get the answers that you want, you keep moving next. For us, our conversations for years, we've kept it the same way, the same exact way. By the fourth back and forth, and when I mean back and forth, I mean in a conversation, I ask, you answer, I ask, you answer, I ask, you answer. But for back and forth, that's it. You've already been pitched. You know how much it costs. You know the value that you're getting. And I've asked for the sale. By the fourth, back and forth. Have you ever been a part of one of our challenges? Oh, great. This is what the challenge entails, right? You give the value. Immediately right after, what are your fitness goals, right? You want to know, you want to get to know this person. Oh, okay, great. Are you currently active or working out? Right? Get to know a little bit about them. That way they start to open up. All right, we're up to 3 back and forths. Once they tell you, yes, I'm working out, okay, great. Have you tried any supplements before? But that's the last one. Have you tried any supplements before? Oh, no, okay, great. So listen, I would love to help you embark on this journey. The challenge cost, or whatever your pitch is, the challenge cost is $180, $120, whatever it is in your country. It provides this, the meal plan, this, it provides all, and the supplements. Does that sound good to you? Does that sound fair to you? All right, as Brian would say. And that's it. No need to beat around the bush. Be transparent, be straightforward. Now, for some of you guys, as I mentioned, in between those conversations, there might be a little bit more, talking a little bit more, and that's okay. But you always want to have control of the conversation. You don't ever want to leave, anything open-ended to where now they have control. Sell the value, sell the simplicity. And then where are you marketing? Where are you marketing? Where are you advertising? Is it on, Instagram? Are you using the marketing tools? Are you wearing the brand? Are you talking on the stories? Are you sharing winners? Are you sharing results? Guys, this is how you start to build credibility, and you start to build value around your pitch and around what you're selling and around what you're providing. So where are you marketing? How are you advertising? Are you even doing those things? And then you can also create activities. So for us, here in New York, we've created, but we've adapted the mega workout movement. And guys, it's a recruiting magnet. It's a recruiting magnet. You can bring in guests. They get exposed to the healthy and active lifestyle. They get exposed to coaches. They get exposed to testimonies. They get exposed to winners, challengers. So what activities, what events do you have going on outside of just your social media marketing or advertisement or your, your cause? How else are you pitching? How else are you doing presentations? So here are just some of the skills, guys, that at least, these aren't these skills, because listen, there's so many when it comes to recruiting. So many, so many. These are just some that I was able to jot down that for me, they're pretty valuable. They're pretty valuable. And it's the knowledge of the program. How knowledgeable are you when it comes to the program, the platform, what we offer, the features, the benefits, deadlines, the steps from when, somebody says yes to you guiding them through and getting them registered. If you're not, guys, it starts there. It starts there. Because until we're not knowledgeable, we're not confident. And if you're going out to the marketplace and you're not confident, you're going to get crushed. I'm telling you, you're going to get crushed. How's your communication, guys? How are you pitching? Again, going back to the confidence. You want to have the knowledge so that you're out and you sound like you know what you're talking about. You don't have to be in the best shape of your life. You don't have to have the greatest results. But if you're knowledgeable about what you're providing and the benefits, and you're pitching it with confidence and with certainty, have you ever been to I don't know, a store and and been interacting with a salesperson or just someone there that's helping you, and you can feel that this person is extremely confident about what they're sharing with you. And sometimes it's even a bit intimidating as to how just confident and certain this person is talking about this product about. Work on these things. If you have, listen, there's always room for improvement. Listen for needs, challenges, goals as you are interacting with these people, with prospects. You can use all of this as ammo later on. And when, we call it ammo, but reality is it's just better for you to understand this person as you're looking to, recruit this person into the challenge. Enhanced listening. Listen for the needs. Listen if they have any challenges, their goals. So when it's time for you to wrap everything up, you can provide some of these things. And all you have to do is, hey, listen, the challenge can address this goal and it can address this challenge that you have. And guess what? You don't have time? Huh? That's what the share for. They buy you time. Just in case you ever have to, battle with an objection. You have all of this, all the information. Relationship building is extremely important, guys. You have to build trust. And if you're noticing, this all ties in together. Think of everything I'm mentioning now and think of you as a coach, or put yourself out of the equation. Think of a body of a coach having all of these skills intact. The knowledge, the certainty, the confidence, great listener, builds trust. Be transparent, right? How do you build trust? Be transparent about your process, about the pricing, about the amount of challengers, right? So some people want to know, hey, how many challengers am I really competing with? Hey, to be frank, and I get it. Sometimes we don't want to be transparent. Sometimes we don't want to be straightforward because we're afraid that this might push this potential challenger away. Build trust. You want to be somebody that's trustworthy. That's how you start to build relationships, because this is all part of a bigger plan. All of this here is part of a bigger plan. We can't just focus on the now and that transaction there. It's part of a bigger plan, and you'll see. Show social proof, right? Other ways for you to build trust. Show social proof on your socials of winners, testimonies, before and afters, other challengers joining your program. This is how you start to build credibility, and you start to become an elite coach, which therefore people will be more inclined to reach out to you and potentially start with you. Show results, show winners. Be reliable. Be reliable when you have challengers come in. If you say you're going to do something, if you say you're going to follow up with them, if you say you're going to support them, if you say you're going to provide something, do it. Deliver. I'm telling you, you want to be known as, and listen, I get it. It's a fun environment in which, we're able to operate in, right? As coaches, independent, the brand, the movement, it's all fun. But when you're interacting with someone and they can sense that you're also professional, that goes a long way into building trust. You also want a professional. If you say you're going to offer some things, if you say you're going to follow up with them every day, be reliable. If they're reaching out with any questions or concerns after they've already been in the challenge and you got, and you made your profit, answer. Okay. Maintain professionalism, be respectful, good customer service, guys, and communicate with clarity. Demonstrate the return on investment, right? Share. So, if at any point, someone is a bit iffy on, hey, I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Hey, maybe analyze, I don't know how much, money they're going to be saving. There's always that objection of income, of money, of people not, seeing the value because maybe it's expensive or, there's always an objection around money. Do a cost analysis. Mention some of the benefits that they're going to obtain from the supplements. So highlight some of the return that they're going to get, right? You can't guarantee that they're going to get a tremendous amount of results because ultimately that's not on you. But more or less how much money people are spending day in, day out. You can do a cost analysis. You can, right? Your products. So demonstrate some of these things. Again, confidence is contagious, guys. Believe in the program and do your maintenance. I call it maintenance. A lot of people call it follow-up. I follow-up maintenance. However you want to call it, guys. This is, it's probably one of the more crucial, steps in what we have built with the check-ins, with the updates, provide free value. You don't always have to follow up looking to get something from someone. It'll go a long way when you just provide value without getting anything, without you benefiting. Give him something of value, support. And then you want to be organized. I came in 2016. It took me, I don't know, 2.5 years to be organized. And this is after recruiting massively, doing high numbers, climbing up the marketing plan. Just wasn't organized, and it took 2.5 years. And I wish I would have done it sooner, because it was just a mess. I didn't know who was who. I didn't know, what distributor or what coach was really I just it was just a mess. It was like, again, you came in, that's it. Be organized. You want to organize your challengers when they came in, when you're supposed to follow up with them, what follow-ups, who out of this batch is a potential coach, and you want to have all this documented on paper somewhere. It has to be documented somewhere. So this is the flow that we followed. And so you want to be organized, because that's going to provide clarity now when it comes to converting. Because, I think sometimes we lose sight of what the ultimate goal is with this system. Yes, it has made it, I don't want to say easier. It has simplified the process for a lot of us to bring in clients, bring in challengers. Literally, the system, the process is much more simpler now. And that's great. That's great. But whether it's a challenge, whether it's any type of tool that you're utilizing to bring people in, as you know, people fall out, and we're going to have to constantly be, replenishing. No matter what. So we have to focus on converting these challenges that are coming in 100% from the jump, whether you've been involved with the challenges for, since the beginning, whether you're just starting in. Guys, flip the switch. The mindset. It's not just bringing in the challenges. Great, yeah, you get recognized, and you go to the retreats, and you make the income. Great, that's great. But if we're not converting challengers to coaches, we're not maximizing all of this to its full potential. Because this is really what it's meant to do. This is really what it was designed for. Whether you've been in the game for years or whether you're starting off now, this is what it's designed for, and it's made it just that much more simple for everyone to grab a challenger and convert. So one of the first things that we like to do is assess potential immediately. So how many of you guys, bring in challengers, 5, 10, 15, 20, the beginning of the challenge, everybody's hyped, everybody's excited. You go to ask for pictures, you might have 20 challengers, and 15 send their pictures, right? You're like, man, what's going on? What was the whole point, right? You're like, what was the whole point, right? Okay, great. We got 15 to send pictures. Great. We're going through our follow-ups, day 1, day 7, day, 3, whatever that is for you. And you're noticing that out of the 15, maybe, wow, 10 are responding, active, like, wow, they respond the first week. And, oh man. All right, well, hey, gotta keep going, keep it pushing. And then last week, we gotta ask for pictures. we asking for pictures. Hey, we're congratulating, and out of the 10, seven, seven, so I'm like, what is going on? Hey, listen, it happens. It happens. It's a numbers game. It happens. But guess what? In those 7, you want to assess potential and see who was committed, who was active, who was engaging nonstop. Every time you were sent out a message, they replied immediately. They were in the chats, being active, showing up. That's who you want to focus on. You're assessing your potential. The potential is not within the 20 that you brought in, when you first, when the challenge first started. No, it's at the end. When they send the before pictures, when they send the after pictures. Commitment, right? Take note of those people. Search or listen up for strengths. Who was disciplined? Who was independent? Who's a fast learner, right? Maybe when you were getting that challenger registered, it was simple. This person had common sense. Jot those things down. After the challenge is done, right? You grab the 7, assess potential, see who can potentially be a coach from that group, and set up a call. Set up a call to provide some coaching clarity. It's really simple. Hey, listen, tell me what do you think about the challenge? What are your feedback? If this person has been active and engaging and disciplined, you already know the type of feedback you're going to get. Hey, listen, I'm great. You got those amazing results. Have people been noticing? Have people been asking you? The typical. Have you been? It still works, guys. It still works. Have people been noticing? Have people been asking you? Wow, yes. Listen, I would love to get on a call with you. Set up a call. Because by the way, let me tell you, quick side note, the days of the texting nonstop and the groups and I mean, listen, one-on-one time, according to, and we're experiencing it, is king right now. All calls. We have to get into the field. We got to put our boots on. We got to tie our laces. Call after call after call after call after call. Anyone that is remotely interested in coaching, hop on a quick call. Provide clarity when it comes to coaching. What's the marketing plan? And then the challenge structure. And guys, if you can't do it, that's okay. Reach out to your coach, reach out to your sponsor. For us, for the past, I don't know, 2 months, we've had coaches that came in. They have people interested. The person's a new coach. They're not so, they're not confident yet. Hey, no worries. Let's get on a call. We'll do it. No worries. We'll do it. And we'll do it as many times as needed until you are confident enough where you can do your own. That's what it's going to take, guys. Again, you want to get feedback on their own challenge experience, what they felt, what they learned, what they gained. Because when you ask them for this information, now this is providing them a better understanding of the challenge and what a transformation is. By analyzing themselves and saying, wow, I really like this. I really like that. I learned this. I gained that. They fully understand what a transformation is, which in turn, they'll be able to utilize when, talking to potential challengers. Reemphasize the support and guidance, like I just mentioned, nonstop, nonstop. You want to keep on reiterating, hey, I got you. You're not in this alone. You don't have to figure it all out. I'll be here with you step by step by step until you get it. Right? Like Eric Worre says, listen, I'm going to be here every step of the way because my goal is to teach you everything that you need so that you become independent from me as soon as possible. Reemphasize that. You can even assign some coaching task, even before they're a coach. You know, if it's someone that's very, you know, engaging and interacting, you can say, hey, listen, do me a favor. Listen, whenever you see anybody in the chat that, you know, can you please, you know, wow, like you seem so knowledgeable and so like you're so excited. Like, hey, feel free to answer and to provide value and to help if you like. Feel free to do so. I love it. Encourage them, recognize, encourage them to do those things, recognize their results, recognize, I mean, as you guys know, we recognize everything. And guys, ensure your follow-up covers all angles. This is key. This is key. This is what our follow-up looks like. You know, I don't know if your follow-up structure looks like this, guys, but this is what ours look like. It might look like a lot, but I think we have most of it covered. The first one, as you guys know, is the rotation call, right? So this is basically we have it all covered. It's from the moment that this person becomes a challenger through the challenge to, you know, through conversion. Get them on the rotation call. The day one message is just support. Hey, day one, congratulations. We're here to support you. Let us know if you need anything. You know, make sure you go into the site, into the platform, and you go through, you know, the workouts and let me know if you have any questions. Simple. Day 8 for us here in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, we have a mega workout. And so the day 8, that's basically inviting them to the next workout, which by the way, guys, if you don't have something going on in person through the time frame of the challenge, I would highly recommend that you adapt some type of in-person activity, in-person event. Highly recommended. Because now this brand new challenger that you bring in, you're bringing them around, like I mentioned earlier, you're exposing them, and you're buying time. Now you just bought some more time with this challenger. Get him in person, get him in person, get him in person, get him in person. So day 8 for us is invited to that, you know, to that workout. Day 10, right? If you brought someone in the retail route, that's when we offer the preferred membership. And essentially it's setting up for them to already join and start thinking about the next challenge. You know, the message, you know, can be anywhere along the lines of, hey, you know, I'd like to offer you the VIP, you know, member ID. It entitles you to this discount, and you know, it'll be a good opportunity for you to start, you know, for you to, you know, jumpstart and, you know, join the next challenge. For anyone that comes to retail, if they're not a retail client, then that's a great day for you to just provide value, something value. Right? And by the way, the challenge structure is constantly providing value. Constantly. In the chats, take one of those and just send it individually. One-on-one. Day 12, midway feedback, right? This is key here. These two are key. Day 12, you're literally halfway through the challenge. This is when we ask for feedback. Hey, you know, how are you liking the challenge so far? How have you been feeling? Etc. Day 15 now, we're encouraging, but now we're asking about some mental and some physical stuff. Hey, through the challenge, what have you feel, you've learned, or have you gone through any changes physically or mentally? Have you gone through any obstacles that you had to overcome? Let's talk, right? And now this is tying back into now us understanding, transformation, and assessing. Depending on how this person responds here, now you can start to, okay, this is a potential here. This is a potential here. This is a potential here. Day 21, we asked for pictures, which again, as you guys know, day 23, picture reminder. Because hey, listen, if I could remind them every day, I would. Picture reminder. Day 26, winner announcement. And then to day 29, this is key. If you don't have this if you don't have this in your structure, you've missed the whole point. You've missed the entire point of all of this. So day 29, we've created, along with some of the other leaders here, we've created a recognition call. So it's where we recognize all of the challengers, everyone, anyone that tunes in, you're being recognized. Some of the coaches, they send in some of their transformations. We recognize some of those people, but then we also get some testimonies from coaches right then and there. We talk about the coaching experience. So that's our HOM. So that challenger now is being recognized, and they're also getting the coaching exposure right then and there. And this is it. We have it down to the T. Every end of the month, I sit down and work on, messages and scripts and all that, and we have the entire month planned out. Like this month was planned out 2 weeks ago. It's all there. So it's clockwork, so I know what's happening. So this is what I mean by let's get organized. And let's utilize and maximize this tool to its full potential. This is a monster, guys. This is a beast. It's a monster. It's a monster. I'm not just telling, I'm showing you it's a monster. People are showing you it's a monster. Recruiting through the roof. Production growing. The stats are there. We have to maximize and utilize to its full potential. So I'll stop sharing for now. I hope you guys have been getting some value so far. I get excited every time, sweating and all this. It's just it's exciting for me. It's exciting times. And talking about exciting times, guys, listen, it's wait, I'm not done. It's the new year. It's 2023 was an incredible year. An incredible year. A lot of people might, think different. But guys, it was such a year of growth for a lot of people. A lot of people woke up. A lot of people needed a 2023. A lot of people needed a shakeup. I was one of those. Hey, I was one of those. It was incredible, guys, to have an opportunity to reflect and to grow the way that a lot of us did in 2023. Incredible. But let me tell you, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to mentally release anything and everything that's been holding us back, that we're comparing to. All of it. Release. Dust it off. Focus on the now and what you have now. And growing what you have now. Forget about the past. So guys, listen, I'm all about growth mindset right now. The skills, listen, some of the skills and the abilities, guys, those things aren't fixed. Those things aren't cemented. Those things aren't, they can be developed. You can improve. You can perfect some of those things. Don't think because maybe you don't have some of those that you're missing. No. Work on some of these things. Be open to new ideas. Be open to collaborations. Guys, listen, it's a time for unity, not division. Collab, be open. Throw the egos and throw it all out. Let's go. What do we need? What do we have to do for the greater good of the company? What needs to be done? Growth mindset. I've seen what has happened with a lot of my close friends, and with everything that has happened, and with this movement, guys, it's unlocked. I'm seeing the line come out of some of these people, and I'm just, wow. I'm excited. I'm hungry. I'm willing. Listen, guys, stay true and be resilient. Now, especially now. Believe this is what's needed. You gain some confidence, gain some knowledge, gain some belief, get the results. Again, with the belief and the results, that's how you become confident, which leads to the return on investment and the recruiting. Always dig for coaches. Always, always. Constantly on the lookout, guys. I'm telling you, the moment you make this mindset shift in which you are constantly seeking for coaches, constantly looking for coaches, whether you have 2 challengers or 5 or 10 or 30, be constantly seeking for coaches. And guess what? If you don't know what to do, talk to your coach, talk to your sponsor, talk to a sideline, seek the help. But until you don't do that, you're not going to be confident enough to even seek for those coaches. The name of this game is conversion, baby. It's conversion. And if you didn't know that, I'm here to tell you it's conversion. So guys, I'm right on time. That's all I got for you guys. I want to give thanks to each and every one of you guys for tuning in. Thank you to the training committee that provided, I guess, this this platform just for me to share some things with you guys. Again, it's just for me. These things are important. They played a big role in the success that we've had when it comes to recruiting and converting. And I guarantee, guys, if we can work on some of these skills and enhance, you will see growth. You will see results. 100%. That's all I got for you guys. I love you all. Hope everyone has a great night. Bye, guys.